Virginia Tech, the home of the Hokies, and don't forget, my son, it's time for Enter Sandman. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. Started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
The number one objective for a defense is always to make them one-dimensional, to try to put them in predictable situations. Out the gate, this kind of rain, you think they won't throw the ball very much. Well, they might not now. First possession, INT, defense definitely starting off with a bang.
He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Winton. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. He'll do it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He breaks a tackle. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Notre Dame right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
2nd down coming up. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He's looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. It's complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The lone back's got it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Got room at the 35. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, we know this guy's a huge weapon catching the football, and David, he's difficult to bring down. What an athlete with his size and speed.
Dude, it's stupid. You want me to play defense now against all these guys and all this speed and skill all over the yard, and then you got a tight end like this who can not only catch it with his big frame and his big body, but do that after the catch. It's just so hard to play defense nowadays.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Irish send out the punt unit. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing: make the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught in the backfield, it's Small. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen.
Turning it on! Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Quick pass on the fly motion. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Hokies will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The short hands, it's Small. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Second down, they'll go to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Chunked it away just as he was hit. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Bringing the heat. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he's got some space. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Stevens. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, it's Small. Powers through the defender.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Irish. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 17 over Sam Houston. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
On third down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Punt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Got room to work. They They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Back to pass on second down. Got his man quickly. Hard running there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's small. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with a halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quickly complete. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. Looks it in at the 40. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Notre Dame.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the stomping has commenced. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
24, Virginia Tech, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback's got the first. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He's got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets the give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Hooks. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Winton. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Gain of 16. Good enough for a first down.
Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? A designed run for the quarterback. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. There he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. He's got it on the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
At the 15-yard line. First down for the offense.
From the red zone, it's small. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He leaves it with the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Down continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Gossett. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Slips through the line, and the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Irish! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back to throw, it's Gossett. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Wants to throw it. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? The Irish come to the line facing second and short.
Second down.
Quick release by the QB. Turning it on. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Gossett. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with second and 13. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good.
The kick is good.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Virginia Tech, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To the air, it's Gossett. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going over.
It's not about the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.